The systems thinking workshops, which were conducted by the Royal Academy itself, were really valuable in terms of framing.
This is probably the first time I've really learned about those tools purely from a system thinking perspective and trying to apply those to a policy problem. Stakeholder mapping is one of the key tools that came from that, to try and work out how you need to influence them, how they connect together, what feedback loops there are between those different stakeholders, and it gives you a much easier way to try and design a better or stronger system for the future.
I found out through this fellowship was that perhaps we're not engaging with policymakers and regulators as early as we could in the process, which means that perhaps there is not a sense of responsibility and ownership. It's about who the stakeholders are and what they want in the process. Co-design some of the process with them so that there's a shared sense of ownership.
Just being aware of those tools helps you to think differently, because even when you've not got time to apply what might be a formal personas process, it still helps you to think and react in the moment.
From the mapping exercises that I did around emissions data and how it moves through the economy and through supply chains, is we're now looking at the kind of regulatory framework that might be needed for that. So having that all mapped out is a really good starting point and has enabled us to scope that next project more effectively as well. The policy fellowship enabled me to realise that different stakeholders needed different types of emissions data, that we might not need to just design one perfect, really detailed solution, but that we can think about how to accommodate different stakeholders.
It really challenged my sort of preconceptions of how things actually operated. The Policy Fellowship to me is a really exciting opportunity and very prestigious, and it was a real honour to be part of it.